Howdy, friends. Thank you for listening to our first official The Westward Eye Q&A with our creative directors. You are in for a treat with this one. We had such a blast answering your questions. But we wanted to give a quick disclaimer before we begin to clarify some things. After our first episode, A Proposition of Importance, we made the decision to split our episodes in half to make releasing more frequent and digestible for our audience. However, that means when we discussed the episodes in narrative order during this Q&A, it does not align with the technical release names. So, for example, we call our most recent release, Requiem in Charcoal, episode 5, despite it being our 9th episode dropped. So we hope that can clear up some confusion later on. A narrative episode breakdown will be provided in the description. If it becomes unclear on what one we are referencing, you can go check it out. Anyhow, buckle in for a fantastic behind-the-scenes look on the Westward Eye. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Kyle J. Nelson, and welcome to the first behind-the-scenes interview for the Westward Eye. We will be going through some fan-submitted questions with our creative and technical leads. I'll have them introduce themselves with their name, pronouns, role, and favorite type of horror.
You ate that.
Slay, you really did. Hi, my name is Mar Smith. I use they, he pronouns, and I am the creative lead of the Westward Eye, as well as head writer and the voice of Tobin Clade. What?
No, that was good.
It wasn't.
Tobin Clade.
Tobin Clade. My favorite type of horror is definitely body horror, as I'm sure y'all can tell by the way that the episodes are and the things that are focused on. I find it super, super interesting, and I actually just ended up writing my honors thesis on body horror and trans allegory. So I feel very normal about this subject.
All right. Hello. My name is Michaela or Mick. I use she, they pronouns. I am the co-writer, lead editor, and I voice Etta Flynn. My favorite type of horror. I don't know if I have one in particular. Hot take, horror is not my favorite genre because I'm kind of a scaredy cat. But, one of my all-time favorite games/shows is The Last of Us. So, ones with, deep character motivations, and I don't know. I do love, infection, apocalypse, psychological. It kind of just depends on how it's done versus, the genre, per se. Body horror is cool, too, but sometimes it makes me want to die.
Awesome. All right, to jump into things briefly, how would you say this project began?
That's all you, buddy.
So, pulling it back even further than just the beginning of the Westward Eye, Mick ended up reaching out about a year and a half before this project started, just texting a bunch of people if they wanted to make a short film, and that ended up spiraling into an amazing horror film that we have up online, and another short film that's currently being edited, and we just kind of found a creative community together, and then I don't know. It started as a D&D campaign idea. If you look at the top of my 30-page Westward Eye planning doc, it says spooky, gothic, Western horror D&D campaign,
Yeah.
I think. I was just putting words together.
I think it's still there, too.
No, it is. I
hasn't
think it's really
changed.
funny. It is. It lives there now.
Yeah.
But then as I was writing it out, I came up with the character of Sterling, and I really loved Sterling. And I got really sad that I couldn't play D&D as Sterling. So I was like, I'll just make a podcast and I can voice Sterling. And then I decided
A very
not to.
normal decision.
Yeah. No, it's not a lot of effort or pressure or
No, not
scheduling at all.
Or money.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a year ago that then I was brought on because it was in January. Early January, too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
the first half of episode 1 and a good amount of the prologue and a good amount of the planning doc I wrote while on pain meds from top surgery. So if it seems weird, yeah, that's why, and that's how it started.
Yeah, I can't remember, officially when it started. I just remember you're like, can you read this? And I was like, sure. And I was like, this shit eats.
You locked in so
and
fast.
then you were like, we could do a podcast. And I was like, we could do a podcast if you wanted to do a podcast.
Bro, I'll be so real with you. Like, the way you, like, got your grippers onto this project is the only reason why it is the way it is. Like, sometimes I'd be like, maybe I'm, like, doubting my work. And then you'd read it and you'd be like,
this shit.
Yeah.
We are the #1 fans of this podcast. Sorry, you can't beat us, actually.
We have so much merch and so many thoughts. But yeah, that's a long-winded way of being like,
yeah, I mean, pretty much from then on, I just started helping edit all the writing. And then we started, like, more workshopping actual story stuff together. And then we were like, okay, like, we're doing this. And then everything went from there, which we'll maybe talk about later.
Yeah. We could yap about this for hours. That's why we're doing this.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll move on to the next question. What does a typical day of recording look like?
Do you want to take this one, Mick?
Sure. I mean, first off, we record in my parents' basement.
Woo! Woo, woo! Shout out.
Because, we're young college students, some of us. Actually, very few of us. Most of us do not go to school.
Hey, we were college students when this started.
At one point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like a cozy little setup. We have blankets hung up all around. It's very unofficial. But yeah, pretty much we come in. I mean, to be honest, we really don't do any warm-ups, which we probably should.
Season two.
Yeah. Sometimes we'll go through lines together, especially if it's a big scene. We always have all of the scenes mapped out. At first, for editing's sake, we'd kind of slate out each take. We later found we don't really need to. But yeah, we just kind of go for it. We always do usually 3 takes or 2 if we feel really good about it. And then we just kind of give each other notes.
Yeah, it's wonderful to see how, like, collaborative and community-based it all is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even bringing on, like, voice actors that found a flyer at a
they're
coffee
no strangers. I mean, that's our narrator. We didn't know before this at all.
No, she was the friend of a barista at a coffee shop where we wrote the pod, and now she's literally one of the most important people in the whole podcast.
It's pretty crazy how a lot of those have worked out.
Yeah. And it's fun to see, like, the community that gets built in the recording. Like, it's just fun bringing people together and being, like, able to exist in that creative space every day.
Yeah, and people, like, who get to become friends or try voice acting for the first time. I mean, I think this is, besides Luana, I think this is all of our first times voice acting ever, ? Maybe, like, some other people, but for the main leads.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And even, like, other people, like, I know a lot of people have done D&D or done, like, stage or, like, film acting, but
never, like, voice acting specifically.
Which is insane, because they're all so talented.
Right?
I love them.
No, I'm very excited for when you guys will get to meet more of our cast. Got a little people here and there, but.
It gets so good, gang. Yep. Anyway.
All right. Well, since you guys were talking about community, this is a good segue. You guys are a small company. How do you think that has aided or hindered you during the production process?
Yeah, I can start us off there.
Go ahead.
I feel like obviously it's hindered us in the sense of, like, finances. We're very fortunate that Mick, once again, super passionate about this project, was able to put money in to get us, like, quality equipment. I mean, we're using Mick's parents' basement. Like, it's been hard that way to, like, get funding, get traction, but, like, the community that's come out of it has been unreal. And being able to create a space that is, like, even now I'm looking around this room and the lighting is, sensory friendly. We do a lot to, like, accommodate our, like, neurodivergent cast and crew, and also to be in a space where we're very deliberate about what basically all of our actors were, like, making sure what gender identity is and what gender identity they feel comfy with, to make sure that no one has to voice or act as a character that they don't want to, or a gender that they don't identify with. And just being really good about pronouns, identity, all that jazz is huge, because I feel like you don't see that much of that in the creative space. So it's been wonderful to find ways to kind of cultivate and create a space that is safe for our, like, queer cast and also, like, our neurodivergent cast.
Yeah, I mean, you've kind of, like, really hit all of the great points on the head. Like, obviously, financially, it's difficult. We've been financially fortunate that we could even afford to get equipment. I mean, in the past with our films, we fundraised all of the money, which is definitely something I'd recommend for any young artists that want to try, like, do it. We actually were on a panel where we talked about this, and hopefully we can have a space again where we can talk about this subject in more depth of like what it's like to be like very young, queer, neurodivergent, like people who don't have endless money to make stuff but want to. But still very fortunate that we could do this at all. But yeah, I mean, also just with like community, you really hit it on the head. Like, I feel like, I mean, there's nowhere else I'd rather be than in this basement too. Like, I would prefer to be in this basement than some like nice recording booth. Sure, it might sound better, but there's just something about it to just, it's so passion focused. It like doesn't matter. Even if our microphones did suck and sound like crap, like we'd still do it. And I like appreciate that we've been able to cultivate a space that makes people feel safe. And like you said, especially the neurodivergent friendly is a huge thing, as almost our entire cast is on the spectrum. And like even just the fact that we have like little snacks outside and we make sure to like take breaks. And if there's hard scenes, like figuring out what we can do for our actors, like I feel like there's more time and space to really make sure that everything is going smoothly and everyone feels okay about stuff, rather than this like massive crew and this big set. And like sometimes those things can like be put to the side, which sucks.
And another thing that I want to kind of like piggyback on your like point, like I think another benefit of having this smaller, this more like passion focused,
like intimate
setting is that we're not necessarily getting censored in any ways. Like we're able to create the stories that we want to, we're able to create the characters we want to without worrying about like how our neurodivergent character is going to be read by the audience, how our queer character is going to be read. Like there's so much less pressure, so we can create characters that feel real and important to us rather than feeling the need to kind of navigate around kind of the bureaucracy that is the creative industry sometimes.
I mean, and it's like, this is a whole nother field that we can talk about later, but it's super interesting to be the writers of these characters and then play these characters. I think there's something so profound about that you understand them on such a deep level, and it just makes it so much easier, but like so amazing too. It's super fun because usually that doesn't happen, that writers and actors end up being the same people. We were literally like, that one's mine.
I saw Tobin, picked him up, put him in my pocket. He hasn't been allowed to leave
freaking
since.
chokehold, that man. That British man.
Oh, that little
death grip
weirdo.
Tobin is so wonderful.
He's my special
I
little
love
freak.
that idiot.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Tobin in this house.
Yeah, this is a Tobin fan club. Oh my gosh, I could start a Tobin fan club.
You already have.
Yeah, it's me.
Alrighty. So what is the overall plan / timeline for the Westward Eye?
That's a big question.
I mean, you can go or I can go, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the goal, I think, kind of since the beginning is we wrote out like a timeline that was very, you know, like what kind of emotional beats you wanted to hit, what kind of character arcs we wanted to hit. That way we had an end in sight before we started writing, which was lovely.
Yeah, because I hate when stories start and then they don't have an ending plan and it's super obvious and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
Not to name names, but over here in the shadows.
Not naming
Anyways,
names.
Yeah,
but naming
hot
names.
takes.
Sorry, you had a weird cough there. That was
That's
wild.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Are you
That's
okay?
crazy.
Do you need some water?
Yeah. Anyways.
But like even with the ending, like there are definitely some things that we're still like working out. But like breaking apart the content and figuring out how much we had, it's gonna end up being 3 seasons, which is really exciting. Not to like let y'all in on a little secret or anything, but season 2 is already written.
And some of season 3.
And some of season 3 right now. So we've been spending the past year just writing, and it's been lovely to like write episode, 24, and then go back and like listen to the earlier episodes through the process.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, I mean, 3 seasons is the overall goal.
Yeah, I mean, but that's pretty much it. I mean, 3 seasons has kind of been the loose plan from the start, and I agree that like, while like it's not a very specific concrete ending, it's more like what is the emotional arc we want to bring, and that's what's most important. And I'm excited, like the way all of the character arcs and story arcs go, especially in season 2, like, y'all aren't ready. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah, I feel like season 1 is a lot more like setting up the world, setting up the characters, setting up these things.
Creature of the day.
Yeah, like Monster of the Week, like very. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then season 2 hits them with a train.
As you gotta.
It's lovely. My favorite episode of the whole podcast is in season 2.
Gotta be. Mm-hmm. I feel like every season 2 is like bam.
Mm-hmm. Season 2s tend to hit hard,
and it will.
No, literally, y'all aren't ready. It's gonna be amazing.
All right, I'm so excited. This is a question for Mar. Because you're like the head writer. Why did you opt into making this world a fantasy world?
Oh, yeah. I'm really glad this was asked. I was honestly like, this is something I definitely have wanted to address for a while. Because it wasn't initially, once again, when it was in the kind of like brain space of being a Dungeons & Dragons campaign, it was originally supposed to be set in the US in post-apocalyptic. And then I liked the old Western aesthetic, so I considered with the pod maybe doing like Wild West-esque. But I realized very early on that I realized very early on that in order to do anything about the Wild West or colonial America or anything within that realm, you really have to acknowledge like the horrible ways that the colonists treated like Native Americans. You have to acknowledge a lot of the culture and like the inequalities that exist in the US. And I didn't necessarily feel equipped to be able to tackle all of those in a graceful way while also telling the story of Tobin, Etta, and Sterling. And putting it in a fantasy world, we still definitely touch on some heavier themes as things go on, but it removes it in a way where we can focus more on the world and the narrative while still, like, while not putting us in a place where we would be disrespectful to any communities. And we've been very deliberate about, like, specifically the kind of monsters we use, the kind of creatures that exist in the West, and making sure that they don't play into any, like, harmful stereotypes or stories that are not ours, you know? Mm-hmm. So that's kind of why we did fantasy.
And fantasy has cool magical creatures.
Yeah. And then as we, like, spiraled down, obviously, fantasy just became more and more fun. I'm usually not a fantasy fan. Never mind.
Whoa, hot take.
I know, hot take. But I think fantasy was just, like, looking back, there was no other option.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, let's ask a question about the characters. What are Sterling, Tobin, and Etta's favorite colors?
Oh, I love with this the hard hitters.
I love this question.
I do too. It's just funny. Like the last one was very deep, and this one's about favorite colors.
Okay,
I'm here
but
for it.
In our defense,
this was so hard.
So Mick and I set up. We had this day. We went to a local coffee shop, and we spent like 2 hours just writing character sheets. Mm-hmm. So we were thinking traumas, favorite colors, histories, family relations. It even got to like political affiliation on the character sheet that we found, which we definitely put something down.
Did we?
I think maybe. I don't know. I think we put capitalist for Tobin, which
knowing Tobin.
But like I remember I was very nervous. But then we were like rattling off. We're like, these are their fears.
Like,
these are their traumas. Boom, boom, boom. And then Mick, I'll let you continue.
It was just so funny because then favorite color came up, and I think we like did Tobin's pretty quickly because it was orange.
Yeah, Tobin
and
likes
it like
the
tracks
colors.
Because like homie loves vibrant attire, and it just fits.
Mm-hmm. Tobin's got good taste.
And then I think we got Sterling's pretty quick, but for some reason we spent like 20 minutes trying to decide Etta's favorite color. I don't know why we fixated on it or why it was so difficult, and then we chose purple. So.
Yeah, we had Etta's deepest trauma down before her favorite color.
I know. It's so funny.
But yeah, Etta's is purple. Tobin's is like orange or sunset colors. And then Sterling's, we decided it's like cool tones. So like forest green or like a nice kind of like muted blue.
Yeah, that tracks for all of the characters.
I love them.
We put in the work. We worked hard.
We worked 20 whole minutes to decide that it's purple.
Oh my gosh. And it was just Etta's. Like the other two came so easy. And then Etta's comes around and we're like
Alrighty. Are you Annie? Whoa.
You tell him, King.
I have a stutter. Are you planning on adding any more characters to the main group or keeping it just the original 3?
Ooh. Mick, take it away.
I mean, do we want to tell them?
I feel like if we're like, okay, we can be a little
cryptic,
about
about it.
I can say that the main group was never intended to just be Sterling, Tobin, and Etta. And mayhaps there was another character that might show up and join the... I don't know. I'm trying to be cryptic, but I'm also like, yes, there's another one.
Very cryptic.
Yeah.
Very cryptic, aka just giving the answer.
maybe you'll see. Maybe at some point.
Who knows?
There are 3 whole seasons to figure it out.
Have to listen to know.
Yeah, listen to the podcast. Find out who the next character is.
Ooh.
That sounded very podcast.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel this is like the most podcast this podcast has felt.
Yeah.
We're being
Literally.
like honest with
It's
each
just
other.
like people with microphones.
Is this how white
yapping.
men feel?
No, literally.
Damn.
I saw this meme a while ago and it's
It
been
does
stuck
feel
in
very
my
powerful.
head.
Like...
Yeah. Like I can just say anything up here. No.
Oh God.
I saw this meme a while ago and it was like every goddamn white man has to have a podcast. And I was like,
You transitioned.
yeah,
and then...
I started tea like 3 months before we started the podcast and now I'm like, oh, you know what? I get it. It's great.
What has the tea done to you?
I know. I'm a monster. No.
You do have a better podcast than
Yeah, we
most
do it better.
other men with microphones.
We're not
I've
cishet,
heard.
so.
Except the basement yard.
Oh,
Shout
we
out to
love
the basement yard.
Oh
Love
my
the basement
God,
yard.
they're so funny.
They're so funny.
I'm like, if they ever turn out to be problematic, I will be so
Oh
sad.
my God, yeah.
Then we will be the best
This,
podcast.
hopefully this
Then
doesn't
you guys-
age
yeah.
poorly.
Yeah, if this
Yeah.
does.
We're recording this in January. We're recording this at
2025.
4:58, January 3rd, 2025. As of now, the
Don't say
basement
this.
yard
It's
is
not on
not
record, not on
problematic.
We can also just cut this part out if they're problematic.
We cut it out in the future.
We keep it genuine. We keep it chill.
We keep it real here
yeah.
at the Westward
Uncut.
Eye. I'm turning off your
I
microphone.
think you should. I
Anyways.
think you should. Anyway, let's
Anyway,
get
on
back
to the
Westward
next
Eye.
question. What were some pieces of fiction that influenced the podcast?
Ooh. I mean, I'll let you take this one, at least from the start.
Yeah,
Since
I mean,
you came up with the story.
uh,
Yeah, that's a great one.
No,
I agree.
Yeah, I
Great,
know
I
it's like
love that.
controversial to say. No, I mean, thinking about like the first things that come to mind, Dungeons and Dragons as a medium, I really love adventuring party, going into the unknown, fighting monsters and getting more powerful and like growing stronger bonds kind of along the way. As far as other pieces of media go, a lot of people have been like, oh, iMotif, is it like the Magnus Archives? And and I'm going to be so real with you, gang. I didn't listen.
No.
Yeah. I didn't listen to the Magnus Archives
And Malevolent, right?
And Malevolent.
I haven't heard either of them, like any episode at all.
I've started listening to
need
Magnus after writing season 1 of the pod because so many people were like the Magnus Archives. And I feel honored now that I've listened to Magnus. It's wonderful. I did recently start listening to Malevolent. None of those were inspirations for the podcast.
But
The
it is
biggest-
what we compare it to.
Yeah. No, it's
I
what
know,
we do on our TikTok.
As we gotta.
Yeah, because podcast, like audio drama with eye themes. Like,
And they're like horror. They're both
yeah,
horror. right?
horror audio
They're all-
dramas with
Yeah.
eye themes and British people.
They both have British people?
Yeah, Magnus
Oh
is
my
British.
God. Ooh, we have to tell them how we were gonna initially be transatlantic.
Oh, yeah. We'll get back to the media in a second. But no,
Yeah.
the original plan to separate Tobin and Etta from like the West, I wanted them to feel
Like outsiders.
like outsiders, like they were
Yeah.
out of place. They got clocked immediately, right?
Yeah, we're like, they have to have different accents, whatever it is.
Yeah. And so we were like transatlantic. And then we tried to do transatlantic accents.
You were good at it. But I think I was the first one that I was like, no.
Yeah. And like a little bit of that still definitely comes out in Tobin.
Yeah.
But I found that with transatlantic, I was also falling into that accent. I got too monotone.
That's the thing that was with transatlantic for me. Like, it's fun and unique, but it just inherently sounds a little monotone and makes it more difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah. And Tobin is squeaky. He has a lot of inflection that he needs to like get out
he
there.
is a squeaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah, but I think then I was like, I mean, we should definitely do British. It still has that like aura of privilege and richness to it. And like, I mean, and they're not British TM since it's set in a fantasy world, but obviously like that's the accent we're basing it off of.
Yeah.
And I feel like it still like does the same job, if not better. Like, I'm really glad we chose that, and I think we were able to do a pretty good job with our accents. We worked really hard on them.
And if anyone complains, it's not a real place. It's fake British.
Yeah,
Literally.
if we sound not accurate, then it's actually not British.
It's
and
accurate
our
to the
own
world the
thing.
Westward Eye is in. It's not actually in Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot about an interview I saw with the actor who voiced Victor in Arcane.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, where he was like, Victor's accent isn't real, but it's fantasy, so I got to do whatever I want,
Well,
but
'cause
it's
everyone,
based
like,
off these things.
Says it's like similar to Russian, I think, but it's just like the own thing.
It's his own beast.
Yeah.
I still remember very vividly sitting on Mick's couch because we hung out before the first recording day, watching a video
On
of this
YouTube.
old man teaching
He
us
was
how to
so
do a
cute.
British accent. He was adorable, but we were grossly underprepared.
Oh yeah. Literally the day before we're practicing our accent.
Oh yeah. But I mean, people are enjoying it, so
Yeah.
it can't be that bad. Oh, but media that inspired
yeah,
the Westward
anyways.
Eye.
We definitely don't have ADHD.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, we're also
I'm-
neurodivergent.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Not me though.
neurotypical.
Not me though.
I meant to say neurotypical, but I just couldn't lie.
Yeah. No, you're actually under a zone of truth for this podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as far as media goes that inspired it, as far as the 3 seasons kind of arc and the build, I took a lot of inspiration from the Owl House.
Yeah.
I love Adventure of the Week slowly turning into like this grand finale of like life or death, world ending stuff. Little teaser for season 3. But another huge one that I watched all of while creating the timeline for the Westward Eye was Hilda, this little animated show on Netflix. It's magical. And I find like, Hilda, Gravity Falls, Owl House, like that kind of like
Yeah.
YA fantasy media has always been my
Scavenger's
favorite.
Reign was one of them too.
Oh, and
It's just
Scavenger's
like
Reign.
monster environmentally.
Mm-hmm.
I still need to finish that.
It's lovely. But yeah, those are the ones that come to mind, which is wild because none of those are like the Westward Eye.
No.
It's
I think it's just all, it's like bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Like it's not like this one is the most similar. It's like you just grab different things from
Picked up
different
little bit.
media.
different little guys. Oh, also Old Gods of Appalachia. That's like the one
yeah.
podcast I listened to other than D and Dad's before starting the Westward Eye. And yeah, love.
Hello?
And we are in a basement.
Yeah.
If you can hear that.
This is what we have to hold for the most when we're recording.
Well, we have like a
Hold.
little magnetic thing that's going over our air vent. So it gets so hot in here in the summer. We were dying.
It's fallen on me a few times.
Yeah.
Once again, the small studio, the intimate
Yeah.
setting, sensory-friendly
business.
lighting. Yeah.
Alrighty. What are some of your guys' goals for the Westward Eye, narratively and structurally?
I know one goal that we did immediately hit is we were both very big on like, if anyone does fan art, we are going to lose
my
our
God.
absolute minds. And the fact that we only have 3 episodes out and already have like 5 or 6 things of fan art absolutely blows my mind.
Yeah. I remember crying
Oh, same.
when I first saw someone made a TikTok, and I'm sure we've
Yeah.
reposted it to our TikTok account.
And so did everyone in the casting crew.
Yes, we really love
really
you
loved it.
specifically, King. But someone made a TikTok of Robert from the Prologue, and
It was crazy.
I cried. I felt so insanely surreal, and I cried again when someone drew Tobin for the first time. And I don't know. It's just that's
Yeah. And people like starting to headcanon stuff. Like even the fact that people are interested about the character's favorite
Yeah.
colors. Like it
that's
just
so
shows
cute.
that they like already care about the character so much. And it's been such a like you're just at the beginning.
Yeah.
And it really only gets better, gang.
Yeah.
Like reading even the end of season 1 and just I want to talk to people about it so bad, but I can't. No, the fan art was the biggest thing. I remember when Mick and I were in the process of writing, we were like, what if someone drew fan art one day? Like,
We
wouldn't that
just
be
kept saying
crazy?
Yeah. I mean, and like honestly, like yes, we would love for this to get big enough that like that could be our full-time job or whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's just that like literally anyone says this and says that they love it, like that just means the world to me, even if it ends up being a small crowd or a big crowd. Like the fact that someone besides us
Yeah.
loves this, then that like means so much to me. Or especially if someone is like, wow, having like a queer centered thing that's not queer baity, that's actually done by like a cast and crew that is queer neurodivergent, like matters to me. Like that would mean a lot to me too.
Yeah. Which I think now is a good time to say, Mick and I not joked, but we talked a lot about this in the sense of, like, none of the characters are cishet.
No.
Like, take that with what you mean, whether it's bisexual, aro, ace, gay, trans, non-binary, whatever. We try to do a lot to not, like, confirm or deny sexuality outside of the character stuff, but I did want to confirm that, like, cishet is not the default.
Fruity.
Yeah.
Well, and it was very important too to have a world that no like homophobia or transphobia exists. Because I think that was something we discussed and we were just like, no.
Yeah, because that's not
Sexism
fun.
does though. Kind of.
More so in the East. It's ties to capitalism.
Yeah.
Which
It's its own thing.
A lot of problems tied to capitalism.
me and my homies hate the East. West any day, baby.
Yeah.
What was the question?
I don't know. That was another
What
thing
were
is wanting
some
to be
goals you had for the Westward Eye?
Oh, yeah. As far as narratively goes, Mick and I spent a lot of time figuring out where we wanted the characters' own arcs to go. And
Etta's completely changed.
Oh, Etta's? Okay, we'll let you know this. Etta's was first about her finding her confidence after not really having much like autonomy in the East.
And then we were like, that feels like a very woman.
Yeah. And also like we wrote her and she was so confident. Yeah.
Like, we read back the scene with Tobin's dad being like a total dick to her. And then I like read that and I was like, Charlie, she's actually really confident, so we need to find something different than this. Which you'll see.
Oh, the way we pivot her character is
It's fun.
everything. I remember I'll be very vague. There would be scenes that I would write and Mick would comment, why did you write it like this? Why would she do this? I would never do this. And I'm like, Mick, you're forgetting this thing. And then they'd be like, oh.
I'd be like, right.
Right.
No, literally.
But yeah, I'm just the arcs that we've made for these characters,
All of them are just so intentional and big.
especially
and just, like,
season
change
2.
everything. It's going to be very good. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Exciting.
That's the biggest goal for me.
All right, we've got another fun question related to the characters.
Woo!
What are their favorite flowers?
Oh, we
Oh.
didn't talk about this.
Yeah, like favorite colors we had locked in. Favorite flowers.
Yeah,
Do a
this
pause.
is the first time it had been.
No,
I mean, it's
keep
fine.
going.
Just
We
let's
keep going.
figure
Okay.
it out right now. Let's workshop it.
I feel like
Tobin's could be some desert shit or like a fucking sunflower.
I was thinking like a sunflower or a daisy for him.
Oh, Daisy.
Like some a little basic but cute.
Yeah.
He likes yellow though, so that
Yeah,
tracks.
this could be like lilacs because they're gay.
Ooh, and they're purple.
Yeah.
That's your favorite color. Yeah, Etta's favorite flower is lilac.
True.
Sterling.
I'm trying to think for Sterling. Be like, I like a succulent.
I like a succulent.
I'm trying to think if they'd like have a favorite or they'd be like, this looks nice.
I feel like probably they'd have a favorite in secret.
Yeah. Aw.
But I wonder what
Maybe some like
that
cute,
would be.
obscure, like one
Like a
that's native to the
hyacinth or
West.
something
That's
like
not
that.
even like
Oh, yeah.
one that exists in our world.
I just thought of an obscure flower.
Oh, wait.
I said hyacinth.
Oh, yeah, those are pretty.
Yeah.
I know those because they're in Animal Crossing.
I was gonna say I have no clue what those flowers look like.
I knew them from Animal Crossing too.
Oh.
Very obscure.
Very obscure.
We know our flower facts.
Yeah, I think a hyacinth could be cute.
Because you know what that is.
No.
Yeah. Do you want me to look up a picture to show you?
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
They're pretty.
Let me find one.
We could also do the flowers that sprout on the top of saguaros.
Oh.
Because I feel like
Tobin's new favorite.
oh, Tobin saw it and he's like, "That's the
he
coolest
said,
thing."
that's mine.
Hyacinths are so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely Sterling's.
Yeah.
Especially like
I think they
the
bloom in like April.
That's
blue one.
cute.
We have their star signs too written down somewhere.
We do.
I don't know what
We
any of
spent
them
a
are.
while.
Yeah. We did
pulling
star
it up.
signs, but
Yeah.
not favorite flower. Fake fans.
Slacking.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Probably take a fat minute to find it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll release it. We'll start a Patreon, but the only thing on there is going to be their star signs, and that's it.
Do we want to plug our potential Patreon idea right now since we're talking about it? Or at the end?
I mean, we do definitely want to, like, that's another, I think, goal for the podcast would be to do a Patreon.
I guess that falls under the last one.
Mm-hmm.
A Patreon and a Discord are two of the things that would be the goal.
Yeah.
And we have some great ideas for the Patreon.
Oh, we have so many ideas.
We're actually about to start recording one of our first biggest ideas for the Patreon, which is I'll just tell you, a Westward Eye D&D campaign set in universe.
And it's canon.
So yeah, all the decisions that the players make will be canon in universe, and we'll release the first few on Spotify and then probs the rest on Patreon for like a couple bucks, as well as a bunch of other lovely, lovely things, including their star signs.
Yeah.
So
we have a bunch of ideas planned for Patreon. I'm really excited. Just as an extra way to obviously get some sort of income from this, but it is very big that we want to make it not crazy expensive, so it is still inclusive and accessible and not have some insane amount of money. So there's this weird like divide that's like you have to pay for this like really nice content. It's like a hard balance to find that we've definitely talked a lot about.
Yeah, and like nothing that will exist on the Patreon will be required for you to understand the pod.
No.
Just all
just
of our
more like extra little goodies for you.
Yeah.
Just
all
little
of our
treats.
lovely actors have done this voluntarily. So it was a volunteer opportunity, and we would love to be able to pay them for their phenomenal work. I mean, you obviously have listened to Ep 4 and 5, where we have specifically Ep 4 some of our amazingly talented cast, and we only get more
Shout
as
out to the kids.
season goes on.
Shout out to Weimer.
Weimer's honestly one of my favorite characters.
I love Weimer.
Me too.
So yeah, Patreon in the future, so we can pay
it's like
the
a
amazing
cup of coffee
people.
a month, pretty much.
Yeah.
But that's for later.
It's for later.
That's
a little
later
treat.
A little tangent just for
little
us.
treat. Alrighty. What are the characters' favorite seasons? Like the weather, not TV shows.
Tobin's favorite season is not episode. I was going to say like
immediately gets it wrong again.
It's episode 3. I don't know where I was going. I was going to make a joke, but then the only TV show I could think of was Law and Order, and Tobin wouldn't watch that.
No. Tobin would hate Law and Order.
Oh, he would. He'd get stressed and sad.
Yeah.
Which is just him most times.
Seasons. I feel like I could see, I don't know, I could see potentially Etta Spring, Sterling Winter, Tobin Fall. Maybe?
I could see that because I feel like winter would be a break for Sterling from work, kind of with their ma at the ranch. Like it's the one time where they can chill and spend time together.
Yeah, and it's like very pretty. I feel like they'd love the snow.
I feel like Tobin would also have a lot of fun in the summer.
Ooh, true.
I feel like Tobin
could
would
be
plan
a summer boy.
really fun activities for the summer.
Like probably loves the aesthetic of fall, but also thinking about him within the context of like university.
Oh, true. School starting again. That's probably a stressful month.
Yeah.
And I feel like he would, I mean, like, I was going to say things, but that's the season 2.
I know, it's like, you gotta like hold back and be like,
no, I'm like chained to the chair, like biting at the bit. But yeah, I feel like he would go on vacations with his family. True. I feel like he would bring Etta along and just.
Oh yeah, we made that canon.
Yeah.
Well, headcanon in our mind because it's not actually written.
No, we have so many headcanons about these characters.
It's canon, but it's not written anywhere at all. It's just
canon just because the creators said so.
Yeah. One day we'll just release all the wild headcanons that are technically
have a page
canon.
That we just write stuff and it's just random. Like they're not correlated at all.
No, it's just like disjointed and fragmented, but fun and secrets.
Ooh, like our one headcanon that we believe that Tobin and Etta.
Are we going to talk about that?
Do we want to?
I mean, I think we have to, right?
Yeah, you can't keep it a secret anymore after that.
Okay, hear me out.
We don't have to like go into the specifics. But just, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, how about I'll just say it and then we can cut it out if we want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think. Okay.
We think first off.
Yeah.
Communism over here, bro.
I think growing up, Tobin and Etta were obviously like boy-girl best friends. And everyone was like, you guys are in love. And they were like, I don't know. Like, we're kind of just friends. And so at one point, they were like, maybe we could kiss because maybe we are.
Oh. We need to silence my laptop. But no, I definitely agree. Like, Tobin and Etta, I think, have kissed one time on the lips. Take that as what you will.
How they react to it.
That's for maybe y'all to find out later.
Yeah. You'll figure it out.
Yeah. Anyway, a little nugget of something.
What were we saying?
I don't know. We were talking about
the
their
seasons.
They were
the
favorite
seasons.
seasons. I think we got it down. Spring, winter, summer.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Back to you guys. What episodes are you guys most excited for audiences to hear, and why?
Like ever. We can start with season 1.
Let's start with season 1 because
Yeah,
we have
start with
released the
season
episode names. So if we just say them by name.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're recording this before Lullaby of the Arroyo comes out. So at this moment, I am beyond excited for y'all to hear Lullaby of the Arroyo. It's one of my all-time favorites. I am obsessed. Our cast is amazing, and I think it really sheds a lot of... You know this. You should know it sheds so much fun light on Tobin and Etta and their dynamic. I'm also very partial to the season 1 finale.
Oh my god, yeah.
Escape of the
God,
Sacrificial Lamb, baby. It's wild.
It's wild. I don't know, like, I love so many. I'm like, I want to be like, this one.
I think every episode we record with Luana, I'm like, oh, this is one of my favorites.
Well, it's just like, they're all amazing in their own way. Like, I'll talk about the ones that are out now at this point when you guys hear this. But it's like, I love 4 because I think that the, like, concept of it is super interesting. Like, it's so creepy. And I feel like that's something that would really hook me. And it's like the first actual person that you meet in the West, which is super interesting, and a very, very complicated, good character, like we talked about. Weimer is so interesting.
Him.
Do you want to share that bit? That's so funny. Just with pronouns in general, too.
I mean, when it comes to Weimer specifically, Weimer was originally written to be a man, and then a woman, and then I didn't want Weimer to be a woman, so I wrote Weimer as non-binary, but then I decided I wanted Weimer to be a man. So my, like, grasp on Weimer's pronouns are tenuous at best.
Just Charlie would keep writing they for Weimer, and we keep finding it in the script and be like, no, it has to be. When it's, like, difficult, because there's so many characters that we do, like, in our heads want to be like, oh, we'd love to be, like, use he, they, she, they, but on paper, that's just really difficult because it gets confusing as to who you're talking about. So we were like, damn. So,
yeah, like
in our brain palace, it could be something different. But on paper, unfortunately, we just had to be more like she, her, he, him, or they, them.
Yeah, like specifically Weimer and Robert feel very he, they to me.
Oh, yeah.
Carolyn feels very they, she.
All the main cast has a they.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I think most characters deserve a they. I want to see if we can do like neo pronouns at some point in season 3. I think that would be fun, but that's an issue for future us. Anyway,
that would be very fun.
Favorite episode, or what episodes we're excited for people to hear?
I am so excited for 5. Just that reveal.
Oh my god!
I cannot believe that no one explicitly that I've seen has gotten it. Like, I feel like we've been kind of obvious with it, but we've almost spoiled it a couple times too.
Yeah, with the last name, we've
Sterling Gray.
Sterling Gray.
The fact, and like, it's crazy that the prologue was written with that not already in mind.
Yeah,
because we decided later, we were like, wait, what if the child is Sterling?
Big brain.
And then it led to a lot of other ideas.
I'll also be very cryptic, but my favorite episode that I am beyond excited and also admittedly very terrified for people to listen to is in season 2.
I wonder what episode you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, these two have heard me agonize about this. I have had like 6 people proofread it. I've rewritten it. I've put in the work because there's an episode that marks a pivotal shift.
Yeah, like the point of no return.
Yeah, and I'm excited for people to hear it, but also the thought of people listening to it makes me feel nauseous.
Yeah.
But yeah, season 2's gonna go hard, gang.
Yeah, like season 2, season 3, it's also good. And I mean, all of the episodes. I'm so excited for people to listen to 7 because there's going to be some tea in that one.
That's one I'm super forward for people to like talk about.
I'm like,
to see fan art for that
well,
one
especially when it cuts off, because before we were planning to like release these episodes just in one, but very quickly we were like, that's way too long. there's only me and one other person that edit these. And we wanted it to be more digestible. I'm very glad we made that decision because it's just shorter, easier. But it'll be funny because then it'll leave people on some pretty crazy cliffhangers, which I think is funny.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be good.
It'll be good.
I love all of them.
Yeah, I love them all for different reasons.
The only episode that I listen to that I don't love is 2.
Fire.
Just so good.
Yeah.
I have beef with episode 2 though.
I've changed.
I've been an episode 2 lover since day 1, so.
We just, writing that,
yeah.
it was rough.
And I'll say, like, I will say that episode 2 is my least favorite episode in the podcast. I still really love it.
That's wild.
But it's just, out of all the others, dude, are you kidding?
I guess.
Like, no, I don't know. They're all just better than 2. It doesn't mean 2's bad.
I don't know. I think 1. Like, one's, sorry. Charlie's pissed. I think 1
Charlie's
sets it
jaw
up
just hit the
amazing.
Fine, you just don't like me giving my speech. I get it.
I love the speech. I think it sets up the world good, but like objectively not much happens. So like compared to 2, I'm like, well, 2 is more interesting to listen to because it's exciting. It's not because episode 1 is bad. I think episode 1 is like so well. It sets up the world perfectly, very concise, sets up the characters and like why they are the way that they are from where they're from. Anyways. I still like episode 1. Oh my god.
Okay.
Not your fault. Oh my god. The amount of times Charlie has deep breathed into this microphone is
specifically like in that way though.
Well, I have to like that like that's Tobin. It's just anxiety and it's stress and it's being wound up so tight that
Ooh, I think I can lead into another question too about I think someone asked our like voice acting and what characters or things that inspire us. Or not.
If no one asked, but that is a great question.
Actually, let me ask. Hey, Mick, what characters have really inspired you voice acting wise, whether for your character or for yourself wanting to be a voice actor, you know? Like, because those are 2 different things.
I have a question to piggyback off of.
Pardon?
Yeah.
I have a stutter. I have a speech impediment.
What the hell, Mom?
What are some songs that help you guys get into character?
Ooh.
You want to?
Okay. Well, okay. I guess like voice acting overall. This is like the first time I've ever voice acted. So I feel like preparing for Etta, like there really wasn't much going on. I also like haven't acted in such a long time. I did it all growing up, but I hit high school and I got scared and insecure. And then I did little roles in our short films, but I feel this is the first time I've ever been a lead. So it's just very interesting. I feel like I just kind of figured it out
when you're home.
You were a lead in our last short film.
I don't know if that counts. I feel like Sid's kind of a side character.
I love Sid. Anyway.
I love Sid too. I don't know.
I was like, when you're home?
I don't know.
I was the director, I get to say.
Okay, I'll take it. But I feel like I was just like really just finding it out as I went along. I didn't really take inspiration from any one person in general. I mean, we always make jokes about it, but I ended up sounding like Hermione. And you know what? I can't help it. I am feminine. I have a feminine voice, and I'm British. What can I do? Yeah. But hey, that means I can do a mad Hermione impression. Because I goes, no, you can't. There must be another way. But I don't know. All right.
Okay, the end.
But yeah, I feel like I was just kind of figuring out as I went along. I mean, we've grown a lot in voice acting over we recorded all of season 1 in like 3 months. So it was pretty crazy.
Which was wild. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and like for getting into character, I always have like mad good posture when I usually don't. Like I'm sitting like back straight when I voice her. I think at first I was going to try to do a deeper like inflection for her voice, but it was kind of harder to maintain. So it just naturally went pretty high and I was like, you won't.
Yeah. As far as like inspirations, but first off, piggybacking off posture, I see you when I voice Tobin. I am so
Charlie's
tense.
like
my body goes rigid. I start like shaking and like I don't really even realize I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's just like subconscious. I don't like think like straighten your posture. It just happens.
And then as soon as I'm not voicing Tobin, I like melt into my chair and I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
It's crazy.
As far as like inspirations for voice acting, I'll be so real. I didn't really like voice acting was never like a passion of mine before starting the Westward Eye. But since starting the Westward Eye, I'm like, oh, this is everything to me. This is my favorite thing to do. And the inspirations change a lot. I really admire, like, obviously Jonathan Sims, Johnny Sims. I don't know what you call him versus his character because they're the same name in the Magnus Archives. Or Anthony Birch in D and Dads, or Alan Tudyk, who's the like best voice actor. I'm obsessed with him. But like, it's cool to see like people succeed in this and to be like, oh, like we're also like voice acting. That's insane.
It's like really weird to now like be voice acting and then I'm listening to like mainly like animated things and being like, I really just am like in tune with how people sound now and being like, wow, like they sound really good. Like that must have been so hard, like having experience now, especially like listening to Arcane too. Ooh. I was like, damn, these guys are so good. I feel like a lot of voicing Etta too was less how she sounds, but how the lines are delivered. And also wanting to be very intentional as the character arcs grow, how those will change. So it'll be fun.
And
try out
songs that you listen to help get in. I have a playlist I made for Tobin.
Bobin.
Mr. Bobin boy.
Mr. Bobin.
I'm trying to think. I mean, Meet Me in the Woods is just, I feel like, kind of the anthem of the Westward Eye because it's just like going into the unknown and like facing all the mysteries, and I love that. Rat by Penelope Scott, Dirty Imbecile by the Happy Fits, Rule 34 by Fish in a Birdcage. It's hard because a lot of these are for later.
I know, that's the thing. I'm like, the only one I can think of is like the horribly sad song. So
yeah, there's one song that is very Etta, and I showed Mick because they hadn't heard it before, and they text me when they get home telling me that they listened to it the whole drive home and cried. So if you're excited for season 2 for Etta.
Yeah, I listen. Well, and I just like listened to it like after that. I think like almost any emotional scene I had before, if I could do it. And I feel like I like try purposely to be like, I can only listen to this song at that point, and it's I Bet on Losing Dogs by Mitski.
So Etta has a very wonderful season 2. Everything is fine and she's happy.
Yeah, she's doing great.
Yeah,
honestly, it shows the whole game. I mean, there's like constant songs that I'm like, oh my god, this is them, this is this person.
Yeah,
like I even found that I was like, oh my god, like why is Once Upon a December very Sterling Core?
No, I woke up to like
it's like a
8
disease.
Texts from
everything.
Mick.
I'm like, oh my god, this is the podcast. This is literally the podcast, and this thing is the podcast.
Mick will send edits to me, and they'll be like, the song is this character.
Yeah,
literally.
And it's like honestly really wonderful to see like this project has been going on for a little over a year, and I still feel as excited to talk about it and to look at it and to find content about it and to listen to. Like I still feel so excited about this project. Yeah. And like I've never felt like this before. Like I've never
so long term. Like I'm usually in like short bursts. I mean, shocker. But yeah, just having something that you just feel so passionately about, and I think it'll just show. I mean, it makes me think of like Wicked, and I feel like you can, at least I hope, can tell like the director just like loves that story and is like putting everything into making it what it is. And I just feel like you can really tell when the what
I'm holding space for the lyrics.
Oh my gosh.
Like, that's gonna be such a dead meme by the time this comes out.
No, right?
Like 3 months.
But I just feel like it really reflects when like the lead people behind something really care about it.
I mean, like, the podcast is fine, okay. I guess. Like, it's not my favorite.
Oh,
no, I'm kidding.
My gosh.
Yeah, it's all right.
No, but it is lovely to see just, like, I don't know. Just we always match each other's passion with it. And it feels very lovely to always come to this project with so much joy and love, which is so cheesy to say. But I've also, like, I'll be real. Like, I recently graduated from college, but, like, I think I've worked harder on this podcast than I did my degree. Like, and I worked really hard on my degrees. Not to brag.
No brag. Brag just like Tobin.
I'm so Tobin Clade cool. We were so good at not swearing.
No, we weren't.
No, we weren't.
What?
we could.
I was trying to find.
We're gonna have to bleep them.
Yeah. I was trying to think of a single Tobin Clade quote. Well,
I think this is called a vegetable.
Etta.
That's one of my favorite quotes from Tobin.
I lost.
Anyway, back to the actual question.
This is the last question we have.
Oh,
Can you tell us anything about what's to come?
I feel like we already gave so many teasers. Let's just actually tell you everything that happens in season 2 and 3.
Okay, so next episode, they wake... No, I'm kidding. We'll just read the script, actually, for you guys.
Yeah, right now.
Somewhere that may have existed long ago, or perhaps is still to come.
We're pathetic.
Or we're wonderful.
We're wonderful and we're slaying. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I want to touch on. Because this is right after Ep 5 comes out, so we still have Ep 6.
I know.
I want to say it's gonna get scarier moving forward.
Yeah,
Like
scarier,
I think
darker.
6. I think 9. I think all of season 2. Like I just be prepared. It gets scarier, and it really forces the characters to confront some things about themselves that maybe they don't want to.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just so excited. I think it'll be so good. And, like, it's crazy that we're going to be gearing up to, like, do season 2 kind of soon. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, it definitely all feels, like, very surreal. Just being able to do this project and the fact that we've been doing it for so long.
Well, and so short. Like, the fact that literally this time last year we had, like, you'd maybe written an episode or 2, and now we have already released 4 episodes, I mean, with the prologue, and then we already have 3 seasons planned, 2 seasons written, part of another season written.
Yeah.
And, like, not to brag,
crazy.
but I will be bragging.
Brag.
Brag.
Writing seasons 1 and 2, I wrote all of them in less than a year, so that was 20 episodes and over 800 pages.
Yeah.
Which is insane to think about. Like, I don't know. I used to get really scared writing a, like, 5-page paper. And then to just be like, oh, yeah, in less than a year, I've written 800 pages of one thing. So it's wild, like, how much we've accomplished so fast. And we recorded so, like, soon after getting this project off the ground and got it uploaded.
We started recording in June.
I want to say June because we shot the film in May.
Yeah, it was like June through August, and then we had like a couple stragglers in September. But
yeah,
it's insane.
It's wild, and just like
it's crazy to like see where it'll go. Like especially if we do a different Q&A from now, and like I want to see what's changed because we're just at the start of it all, really. And so it's pretty crazy.
And I really want to like use the last few minutes of this to extend. Like, I cannot even begin to articulate my gratitude for the people who have listened to this podcast, for the people who enjoy this podcast, to the people who have made art and who post about it and who just, like, I'm trying not to get emotional, but it means the world to me to be able to share these characters that I love more than anything with people. And like, people listen to this. That's wild.
Yeah. I mean, it's insane. Like, this definitely has, like, totally changed my life. It's like, man, like, this is what I want to do. And, like, this, like, I've never been so proud of something, too, I found. Like, there's so many things that I've, like, dipped my toe in and tried, and, like, I'm proud of it, and it was fun. But, like, this is just, like, every time an episode comes out, I'm like, I am so proud of this. And I just think people will really love it if they give it a shot. And I'm so excited to see what's to come. Like, even if it's just, like I said, it doesn't matter if it's a ton of people or a small amount. Like, any one person that says that they love this and, like, it matters to them, like, that means the absolute world. Because, like, it matters so much to us. And I'm so grateful that Charlie has allowed me to do so much with this. And been vulnerable and let me in because I know it can be hard when it's like, this is my baby.
I will say it was a little hard at the beginning. You did nothing wrong. No, I'm just a little bit of a control freak sometimes.
So am I.
Which is why we work.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been a surreal year, and I feel like I could talk about this podcast forever.
Literally.
But I mean, if that's the last question,
we can wrap up.
We can wrap up. And I do just want to say, thank you so much for listening to the Westward Eye and for trusting us to like tell you this story. Like I could ramble for ages about how grateful I am that you guys are listening. So,
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
play cool country outro music.